In this second video, I'm going to be roughly breaking down a little bit of this plaster block that I have to kind of resemble both my sketch and my clay maquette. You're going to see a time-lapse video that took me approximately a half an hour, and I'm going to show you a couple of things I want you to know before you start your carving. First up, this is how much plaster I chipped off in 30 minutes. So there's a lot of removed material. So having a tarp or something down is going to save you a lot of time and cleanup. Make sure your chisels are sharp. Okay, I'll put a video on how to sharpen your chisels. Most of you got new chisels that are very sharp. Some of you have one new, one old, and they may need to be sharpened if they're not sharp. Okay, a couple of things when you're chiseling. Always wear a mask. Okay, I had a mask on. Always chisel away from yourself. So make sure your foot or something is not like underneath there. You're chipping away. When you go to chisel, you're nibbling. I had to remove all this interior area to try to give a sense of that. I'm going to eventually take it all out. If I went and tried to hit it as hard as I could and tried to just chip that out quickly, it's not going to happen. In fact, I'll break my piece. You want to just nibble, 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 nibble. Carving is kind of nibbling away, and you're thinking about it as you go. Another useful tool you'll notice I'll use in the time-lapse video is a rasp. This one has a handle. All of you got a rasp or a couple of rasps, and they're different. This one's a little bit larger, but they work really well. And this is really good way to smooth things. And I was doing that to smooth out areas. I'm thinking about the outside area that I want to be really smooth in the sculpture. And so I'm going to use that to define it. In the next video that I do, I'll come in and I'll completely remove these out. I'm going to bring this down more, and then I'll start to do the smaller details. It's going to take a multiple prong approach. So there's your first hour of work, and we'll see what you guys got going. So take a look at the time lapse. Okay, so this is as far as I got for the first day. Did about an hour and a half. It started to rain, so I had to come back in. But you can see I'm getting the rough shape, and next video I'll probably cut through all the way, even things out, and start to do some of the details.